Well, they do say that all good things must come to an end. Footballers at whatever level are not immune to age, and they all, at some stage, have to bid farewell to the sport that they loved. This is not a game where results matter. It is simply a final curtain call, more of a celebration of a career of one who can proudly say he has enriched the beautiful game. A final whistle which is indeed final. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. Players here watched by their family and friends, some celebrity faces amongst the crowd as well, watching just what you are watching.
Well, I played in a few of these, Peter. A good few, actually, including my own, and whatever the circumstances, whether it be a natural retirement or premature, there's always a mixture of happy and sad about the occasion, and this will be no different. Recognition for a good, solid career, and simply the perfect platform to say thank you and goodbye.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jared Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never say die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. Bowen. Phillips drives it forward.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Esteves. Forward it goes. Jordan Henderson.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Giroud. Pisa have a free kick. Carlos Soler. Jordan Henderson. Phillips. Jordan Henderson. Zinchenko. Carlos Soler. So who can spark this game into life? Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And it's Kane. Bowen. That's not going to make it. Giroud. And he has been fouled there. Played into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. And it's half-time here. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Floats one over. Timely intervention. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Phillips gets it back. Bowen. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Carlos Soler. Knocks it away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And it's played forward, and it's got through. Giroud. Giroud! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
Pisa break the deadlock.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
It's Willian! Van Dijk goes looking. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Looking to force, goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Giroud showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Pisa grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Jordan Henderson. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes.
The old boys can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
Esteves. Tries to get it forward quickly. Wan-Bissaka. Jordan Henderson. Over to the left. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler spreads it towards the left. Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly at the business end.
So the 4-year wait is finally over. Day one of the grandest event in world football, and a grand welcome to you as you join us for our live coverage of what we hope will be a game that sets it off its style. Just have a look at it, feel it. This really is the best of the beautiful game, in motion at fever pitch, and the players are ready. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. And here is the national anthem of Norway. Well, that was impressive. Match that. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Amas. Menu. Bellingham. Dawson tries to get it forward quickly. Lewis.
England really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging Europe.
Saka has got himself a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Saka with the short one. That's great strength on the ball. Menu. Norway have a free kick. Back to the keeper and go again. Arnstad. Norway yet to have a shot on target. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Dawson drives it forward. Bellingham. Colwill. Amas. Matos. Menu. Dawson. Colwill. Amas. Dawson. And it's played forward. Lewis. Lobs it in gently. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Saka! Arnstad. It has got through to him, and a shot! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hoists it forward. Greenwood. Bellingham. Saka. Played out to the right. Lewis has it in a wide position, so what next? There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, certainly not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ødegaard. It's a brilliant interception. Baker Boyti. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looks to clip it forward. Now it's Greenwood. Saka! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Saka really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Arnstad. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's shot at goal! What a wonderful goal!
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
England draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bob simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's been taken short. Bellingham plays it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Has a hit! Goal! Norway are back in business. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Dawson. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Defenders on the back foot. Hit long and direct. Now it's Greenwood. Massive leap! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Norway making another change here. England take the lead. That could spell trouble.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Amas. He's found his man. Surely. Saka! Forward it goes.
England are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Greenwood. He's got through. And he's cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Pedersen. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Greenwood. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him with the ability he has. he can reproduce.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Needed a better pass there. Now it's Greenwood. This could fall anywhere! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Saka has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Saka. He's come loose. Gets it back. Greenwood. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. And it's played forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this clearly wasn't the start they're looking for, so they're going to have to bounce back and look to win from now on in. A real test of resolve and of character. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to...
Norway are right up against it. An opening day defeat which their boss attributed to opening day nerves. Whatever the reason, What is absolutely clear is that they need to avoid defeat now. Should they lose again, then their presence in the competition is hanging by a thread. They will be desperate to avoid that state of affairs. It's a stressful day, and a big performance is needed. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estádio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. And here is the national anthem of Norway. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Norway faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Haaland. And that's sprayed out wide. Crosses it in. Towering header! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Norway take the early advantage. Norway making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Simon. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Haaland. Alvarez plays it out to the flank. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. This could fall anywhere! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Arias. Avilas. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. And that's a throw-in. Fernandez. Vega. Fernandez. Vargas. Haaland. Played back in. Arias. Avilas. Vega. Tries to locate someone up front. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Simon. He's got through. Alvarez. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Norway come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Norway going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Arias. Vargas. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's got away. Big chance! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And out to safety. Oh, what goes for goal! And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Norway are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Haaland. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fernandes drives it forward, and he's there to cut it out. They've managed to get it away. It's Alvarez! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets up to head it! And the follow-up!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Haaland. Medina. Hoists it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets past his man. Up for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Face to face with the keeper, goes for goal! Fernandes. Salvio. Benitez. Fernandes. Avilas. And it's played forward. Plays a clever pass. Meza catches it safely. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Norway were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong.
They can more or less feel it now, avoid defeat here, and they will take that eagerly awaited place in the knockout stage. The odds overwhelmingly in their favour. Everybody is expectant here, the crowd is up, they think the job is just about done. Indeed, in fact it is. One more point does it, just one. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. And here is the national anthem of Mali. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. They are already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. This a job that just needs finishing off.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after 3. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Diabate hoists it high. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now surely! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Diakite with the clearance. Still goalless at the moment. What an adventurous run from a defender. And now they can launch a counter. Mali going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or...
Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. Diabate attempts a clearance. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Haaland. Breaks on here. Estegard battles to win it back. Haaland. Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Here it comes. And that's too far for anyone. He's Torre! Oh, the ball's come loose! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Norway can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Diabate pumps it into the area. Mali are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Nicely controlled. He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Gets it upfield. Plays it out to the wing. A chance to play it in. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tries to get it forward quickly. Traore. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Finds himself eased off the ball. Haaland. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do.
Norway merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's Diaby! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Diaby reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. So not long left in this now. Norway have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Now it's Haaland. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Traore sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Gets up to head it! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Østigard. Oh, they can break here. Deftly done. What a ball this has turned out to be. Referee has just said play on. And that's that. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
It's certainly doing it the hard way, Peter, but the most important thing is that the team got the job done. Getting through is all that mattered, and whatever tests came their way, they showed they were more than capable of dealing with it. An experience that can benefit them all in the longer term.
introduction to what is, in effect, the second half of this grand global spectacle, featuring the major characters of the world game. Gone is the relative safety of the group stage. This is where everything now is do or die. One mistake could cost you a place in the quarter-finals. Everything suddenly an awful lot more serious. We are in the port city of Porto, and this, unmistakably, the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. And here is the national anthem of Norway. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Esposito, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Esposito certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Miretti. Good take. Has a hit! Goal, Italy! There is the breakthrough.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive.
Oh, shooting chance! Casade. Fagioli. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Baldanzi just brushed off the ball there. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central mid.
Oh, real danger here. It's gone for a throw-in. Arnstad. Scalvini. Fagioli. He's got options out wide. He's still going. Where to next? He's got options in the... And a header! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Italy grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hits one! Forward it goes. Out to the right, and help's available out wide. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A.
And the finish! Dispatched clinically. The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Calafiori. Calafiori drives it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Right through the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Terracciano. Hoists it forward, and it's got through. Baldanzi plays it out to the flank. Swung in, up to meet it! In it goes! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Goes for goal! And more! And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Vestergaard. Calafiori. Miretti. Well, that's where he wants it. Terracciano. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's had a go! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Haaland. He's got through. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Italy making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? So not long left in this now. Norway are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's got through to him. Looking to break out here. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Strong punch. A chance to play it in. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Hits it first time! Could fall kindly, and a second time! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. That's it! They are out! Well, that is the danger of knockout football. Those second chances, it is over. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this will be hard to take, but they've gone down in fighting spirit, and that can be a slight consolation for them.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Oh, there is a party atmosphere here, a very, very good turnout.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. It's a cracking event when it comes to feel-good factor, but it's also a lucrative opportunity to promote a brand in this part of the world, to back up the good work they've already done here. I think both clubs know that at the end of this, each will have left the right impression.
If you're just joining us, Ben-Seghir! Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure. Paris,
he's tried... Oh, it's come off the upright. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Neves, Lee Kang-in. Oh, really good feet. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Lee Kang-in. Cleared without complication. Best. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Away from immediate danger. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's played forward. It's a loose ball. Now it's Willian. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Willian. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's nice. Gonzalo Ramos. Hoists it forward. Lee Kang-in going through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Massive leap! And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Hernandez. Best. Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Willian. It's got through to him. It's Giroud! Over it comes. Lee Kang-in drives it forward. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Giroud just brushed off the ball there. Best gets wrestled off the ball. Giroud on a strong run down the right. Giroud. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Dembele gets it away. It's being played forward.
Pisa showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he heaves it forward. Played back in. Had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Best. And it's played forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And there goes the final whistle. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. We are in the port city of Porto. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's played him through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Bueno goes short, pumps it into the area, goes for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And the shot! Goal! Feyenoord! An act of charity gratefully received. Feyenoord take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Mitchell. Timber. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Timely intervention. Willian. And that's been levered clear. Willian. He's gone for it! And he heaves it forward. In towards the middle, up to meet it! And he's found the net! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Carrillo. Floats one over. Aimed in towards the centre. Big chance, corner. Bueno with the short one. Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Kara. Tries a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That has sent him sprawling. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Looking to break out here. Gets the better of his man. He's towering header. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Pisa close to setting up the perfect climax there. It really has been pulsating. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Has a pop! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Pisa take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Going through. Burgess plays a clever pass. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! Willian. Now it's Willian. Willian has a hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's made sure that that won't get through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And he's onside. Defence has got rid of that. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, what a ball! Cleared without complication. Tries to get it forward quickly. Quick glance and big chance! Cara plays it out to the flank. A real chance to break. Carrillo, whose goal-scoring skills have already been... Hits one! Pisa have it back and they can go again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And the counter is on. And he's straight offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Keeper sends it forward. Foot in. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Pisa are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bailo sends that a long way. Pisa have a free kick. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Pisa probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Merde with the crossfield ball.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Dinks one in. Keeper's ball. And time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Willian. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Breaks on here. Alario. He's through. Oh, real chance! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He spotted the run and played him through. Castillo hoists it forward, and there's a long ball. There's the through ball, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Collie. Chance to break. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given, and he has shown him a yellow card. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Willian. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And through to the goalkeeper. And that has been clubbed away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Going through. Well played, he saw that coming. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gomez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Pisa can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Nicely measured pass. Willian gets away from his opponent. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now it's Alario. He's through. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Gets wrestled off the ball.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. And the break is on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Palacios gets it back. Just about up to 75 minutes. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with...
Has a pop! We've got a goal!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Pisa are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Romero switches it towards the other side. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gomez. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Now can he finish?
Estudiantes need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's there to cut it out. Willian was not to be moved. He's gone for it! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Time for a change in personnel. And there goes the final whistle. Pisa, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. Well, hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for what is a very, very special occasion. It is, of course, Super Cup Day, a clash of two mighty teams who were, without question, the greatest contributors to last season's excitement. All condensed into this game then, the teams will be aiming to repeat what they did last time round and demanding of themselves every ounce of focus. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Pisa were one half of the duo that had a starring role to play in last season's narrative. No doubt they will be looking to ensure that that narrative stays very much the same this season, and winning here would certainly be a great start. Their expectations for this Super Cup are high, and rightly so. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estádio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal.